A key element to the success of YDI is basically the staff. We just got some good folks who really believe in the mission of the program and who really work overboard to ensure that the kids get what they need to be successful. Now, a few of our staff members are going to share with you some personal experiences relative to the program that impacted them.
Hello, I'm Teresa White, and I am the Finance Manager and the Assistant Program Director for the LIFT Academy. And it is rewarding to be a part of the LIFT Academy because I enjoy being a part of positive life changes. And I see these kids changing every day, and it's rewarding to see them go through the curriculum and then the work experience and just see them grow. And to me, that is a reward. When we first started the program, our budget only allotted for chips and a drink for the students. But we soon found out that that wasn't enough for teenage children, and especially boys. When they came in, they were very hungry, and we also had recreation time, and it was hard for them it was hard for us to keep their attention because they were hungry. And so that's why our students are always in need for some type of food or beverage during that time of programming. It's very important, and it would be great to get more people to donate in that area so that we can make sure that they have a decent meal. Sometimes that's the only meal that the students will have for that whole day, and so we really like to play a part in making sure that they eat well.
My name is Elliot Reed, and I'm a program counselor here with the LIFT program. And if I had to pick out one, favorite part of my job, it would have to be the mentoring portion. One thing that really is important to me is the mentoring piece, because I can really think of a lot of mentors in my life that were instrumental in my upbringing, my success as a man, on top of whatever my father and my mother did for me. So the mentoring piece is extremely important, and one thing that definitely sticks out to me has to be a time when I met with a student. We went to Bobcats open practice, took him home, went by McDonald's, just a normal evening for the normal kid. In the process of driving home, he just looked over, at a random point, as we were driving home, and he said, "Mr. Reed, I really appreciate everything that you did for me today. I really understand now what it would have been like to have had a father." And it kind of took me aback because, I had the pleasure of having my father in my life, but I really never thought about what these kids go through by not having their fathers in their life. And we just continued to talk, and he pretty much just said, it's amazing. He said, "Mr. Reed, how much money did you spend at McDonald's?" And I said, "I don't know, maybe $5. He said, "Okay." He said, "How long were we at the Coliseum?" I said, "Around about 2 hours." And he said, "Wow." He said, 2 hours at $5. And that meant the world to me, Mr. Reed. Imagine if my father had spent 2 hours and $5 on me, the relationship that we could have had. And it really floored me, but it also really let me know how important of a job this truly is, and how 2 hours and $5, something so simple, something so small, can make a big difference.
My name is Jonathan Womack, and I'm the lead program counselor with the LIFT Academy. I started working with the LIFT Academy because I was in a similar program over 10 years ago named Team Succeed, which was a national model for after-school programs. One of the most important things that I took from the program was that the decisions that I was making as a 15-year-old kid would affect the way that I lived as an adult. The decisions that I was making would greatly impact my future, and if I wanted to be successful, then I had to start making better decisions. So when I started making better decisions, my life started to change. I started getting better grades in school, and that allowed me to be able to, work with the program. I was working as a marketing manager of our Comedy Design Center. So as a 17-year-old kid, I had a professional resume and a real work experience that I could really value and learn a lot from. And from there, I knew that I wanted to be a business major. I was just in love with business. I learned that from also one of the personality assessments that we took, the True Colors assessment. And so I knew going into college what I wanted to do. So I didn't have to waste, a year or two trying to find myself or figure out what I was interested in. I knew already going into college I was going to major in business. I was able to get 2 degrees in 5 years. And the most important thing was that I made the dean's list and the president's list. And my last semester at Clinton Junior College, I made straight A's. So Mr. Bangle really challenged me to to hone in on that potential that I had and really understand that I could be something. I could be whatever I wanted to be if I just put my mind to it and stayed focused. The greatest example of the impact that the program has had on me has been over the past couple years. I got married. I've been married for 2 years, and me and my wife Tiffany just recently celebrated our son, Jalen. And so just that experience from the program and learning, how to fill out resumes and college applications and how to conduct myself on the interview. I just feel like I have all the tools that I need to be the best example and the best father for my son. And that's something that I'm greatly appreciative of. So if you're an organization or individual that would like to invest in or support what we're doing, you don't have to look past the national news. You look at the dropout rates, you look at all of the prisons that they're building, and every day on the news you turn on, you see a young person committing some type of random crime or random act of violence. And that right there in itself is just proof that a program like ours is needed. But if you look at me 10 years after I completed the program, you look at my life and look what I've been through and what I've been able to overcome, I'm proof that the program works. And funding plays a big part of that. When I came through the program, I had a younger brother that was also on the waiting list. He was the third person on the waiting list to get into the program. And that's when Team Succeed, we ran out of the grant. We lost the funding for that grant. So then you fast forward about 5-6 years later, and my younger brother is in prison for a second-degree murder charge. He didn't have the opportunity to learn what I was able to learn and go through the program and learn that his decisions that he was making as a kid would affect him as an adult. He didn't have the same opportunity that I did and that the people that came through the program with me did. He didn't have that same opportunity. And it was basically all because of the funding situation. So I would say that you guys need to really invest and help us not have too many more bad stories or bad situations. But if you invest in this program, I can guarantee that you'll see a lot more Jonathan Womack out there.